In the ancient mountains hidden from the world lies the Shaolin Temple, a place of peace, discipline, and untold secrets. Li Wei was not born here, but fate brought him to the temple after the tragic destruction of his family. His parents were slain by dark forces searching for an artifact of immense power, and young Li Wei was left to wander the forests, surviving only by his will to live. When the Shaolin monks found him, they saw something unique in him, an untapped power that could either save or destroy the world. Raised in the sacred halls of the temple, Li Wei was trained in the ancient arts of Shaolin Kung Fu, learning not only physical combat, but also the deeper spiritual arts that could bend the elements and heal the soul. As Li Wei's training nears completion, the elder monks revealed to him a terrifying truth. An ancient prophecy speaks of a time when the world will be torn apart by chaos. The dark forces that killed his parents are growing stronger, seeking to unlock the secrets of immortality through the power of the Shaolin Temple. The only one who can prevent this destruction is the flame of the temple, a Shaolin monk with the power to control all the elements. That monk is Li Wei, but with this power comes a heavy burden. Li Wei must leave the temple and travel across the land to find the lost artifacts that will stop the dark forces. Along the way, he will face dangers, confront his inner fears, and discover the true meaning of balance. Li Wei's journey begins in the nearby mountain village, where rumors of a dark monk have spread. The village is under attack by these rogue monks who have turned to dark magic. As Li Wei enters the village, the air grows thick with tension. His first trial comes quickly. A group of dark monks attack, each wielding forbidden magic that bends the elements for destructive purposes. In the heat of battle, Li Wei channels his first elemental power, fire. His staff ignites in flames, and with a single strike, he unleashes a wave of fire that engulfs his enemies. But as the flames dissipate, Li Wei feels an overwhelming surge of energy. He realizes that he must learn to control this newfound power, or it will consume him. As Li Wei travels further, he meets a healer who guides him to a hidden lake. It is here that Li Wei's mastery of the water element is tested. A group of mercenaries hired by the dark monks attacks, and Li Wei is forced to use his water manipulation abilities to protect innocent lives. He summons the lake's water to create a barrier, shielding the villagers from harm. During his time with the healer, Li Wei learns an important lesson. The balance between elements isn't just about power, it's about harmony within oneself. The water's calm teaches him that he must not let his emotions drive him, or he will lose control. Li Wei's journey continues into a desolate desert, where he encounters the leader of the dark monks, a man known as Zhen. Zhen, a fallen Shaolin monk, wields the power of the earth. He uses the very land beneath their feet to create massive earthquakes and sinkholes, trying to trap Li Wei. In their battle, Li Wei taps into his own earth abilities, creating a massive stone barrier to protect himself. The earth helps him find strength in his inner peace, teaching him that sometimes the most powerful actions come from standing still and focusing on his center. In this fight, Li Wei defeats Zhen, but not before Zhen reveals a terrifying secret. The dark monks are after the temple's heartstone, a relic of unimaginable power hidden deep within the Shaolin Temple. As the final battle looms, Li Wei travels back to the Shaolin Temple, knowing that the fate of the world rests on his shoulders. The dark monks are coming for the heartstone, and Li Wei must protect it at all costs. His final test is mastering the air element, which symbolizes freedom. In a climactic battle at the temple, Li Wei uses his mastery of air to outmaneuver the dark monks, striking from the shadows and using the winds to guide his strikes. At the temple's peak, Li Wei faces the leader of the dark monks in a final showdown. He must confront his deepest fears in the shadow of his past, his family's death, his self-doubt, and the temptation of using his powers for vengeance. With a calm mind and a powerful heart, Li Wei channels all four elements to defeat his enemies and protect the heartstone. With the dark monks defeated and the heartstone safe, Li Wei has fulfilled the prophecy. But his journey isn't over. He has learned that true power comes not from controlling the elements, but from mastering himself. Li Wei returns to the temple, not as a boy lost in the world, but as a master of his own destiny. He is the flame of the Shaolin, a beacon of balance in a world constantly teetering on the edge of chaos.